Hello summoners, welcome back to the channel, and in this video we're going to take a Dr. Doom up to rank 5 and level 65, which actually took a long time because I was out of both cold and ISO. But we removed Suicide Masteries. We have 3 points in Mystic Dispersion for this video, and we took him to Act 6, mainly Act 6.2. Here the first few fights are from 6.2.1, which has Symbiote Supreme as the boss. We actually have the boss kill as well towards the end of the fight, towards the end of the video. And the global node here is Lifecycle, which is the blue shield kind of thing, which and every time you knock the opponent down, it restarts, like it shuts down for a while. And the timer, more you knock down the opponent, the longer timer you have when it's on cooldown. So and while it's active, the opponent basically cannot die, always regenerates and stuff. So here early on, like, the strategy was to parry and then re-parry, to block and then re-parry, and not to like have Spider-Man throw his special attacks, so that we can push him to his SP3, use SP1, get two bars of power back, use SP2, which would have killed him, but like the life cycle node interfered, so he got some regeneration. We used a heavy attack, got him down a bit, and used a medium, and that gets him down. So next matchup here is Vision Aarkus, who has power gain and Doom's awaken ability. Like whenever you nullify a power gain or you stagger it, so you gain a power gain for yourself, like we will do here, which really helps because you want to push to your SP3 the first thing in the fight. And usually I think I am kind of new to Doom, so if you have any pro tips, then please do leave them down below. They would help me and maybe other people watching the video as well. So we go for our SP3. After this we will go for the usual medium light medium combo. You can do medium light medium to start off with as well, but sometimes I'm not quick enough, so I don't risk it that often, only when like the content doesn't matter that much. So we use the SP1, and we have Mystic Dispersion, so got a lot of power back from that, used SP2, and the fight is over. So really good matchup against Hyperion and Vision Aarkus because of the power gain and stuff. So we have an Hyperion match as well later on. Here we have a Hela with again life cycle node. It also has Oscillate on top of that, so which kind of helps sometimes, like when they are defensive. In the armor phase, they do not throw any special, which is something that you want when you're using Doom and the opponent doesn't have that much buffs and stuff, or power gain, because you want to push them to the SP3 or as close to that as possible. We used the heavy attack there, we didn't have shock, we got really lucky, but we used the SP3 that would have the passive stun on them, and we can go with our usual combo and then build. Then you have a choice. And Act 6 gameplay, I think usually you should probably just use the SP2, but this is Oscillate and stuff. I kind of was thinking about it, and I got to SP3 kind of easily, so I threw that, and what it does is it refreshes the aura, it refreshes the fury, and on top of that you gain another fury. It's max 2 furies, so no point in doing SP3 again. After this you should definitely throw the SP1, so we're going to do medium light medium, and we actually did a lot of damage there with the 2 furies. You have like crazy incinerate damage as well on the SP2, plenty of overkill there. We did like 12,000 something medium attack. So Dr. Doom, he hits really hard. And here we have Hyperion, and this is I think 6.2.4, whatever the Kingpin chapter is in 6.2, and this has destructive feedback is the name of the node, I think, which is the it was the yellow shield kind of thing there on top. And what that node does is basically you do no damage while it's active, and if you get hit during that, you take all that damage, and if you don't and it expires, then the opponent takes that damage like usual. So like nothing that Doom is particularly good against, but so like the node. But Hyperion, he gets a lot of power gain, so Dr. Doom is really good for that. And we're going to do SP1. He doesn't have his SP2, but it does give us 2 bar of power. SP3 I meant. Then here we're going to push like bait his special 2 and go for our SP3 again, because like we could. Otherwise I would have thrown the SP2, that would have done some decent damage as well. probably would have killed him because of the incinerate and stuff, unless the shield, like destructive feedback thing, came back on. So after this, we are going to hit a lot harder with the two Furies, and going to use SP1, gives us back some power gain. We also have awakened ability giving us back some power gain. Use SP2, and again, when you have two Furies, SP2 like more often than not will kill the opponent in Act 6 kind of health pool wise. Like this is I think this has Bane on it. Yeah, so this is the mini boss to that Kingman that I was talking about. So Bane, Dr. Doom is decent for Bane, I guess, because first of all you can control power, so you don't have to like worry about baiting specials that much. Plus you like your SP1 and SP2 are slightly longer animations, I'd say, so like they have more time to transfer the Bane and stuff. So anyways, here wasn't the perfect Bane transfer, didn't get like the opening there, got not a clean intercept, but anyways, here we could have just gone for the stun, we would have gotten it. And we, like, Hood is kind of unique because you don't really want him to use his SP2, and that would give me a little bit of problem because he has like miss and stuff, so you don't want to deal with that. But with Dr. Doom, after SP3 it's pretty much over because they have the passive stun. You do the SP1, you get 2 bars of power, you throw it, and again most fights are over. So we will get to our SP1, push him back to SP3, use our SP1, go back to 2 bars of power, and here we did not want to get hit, otherwise we would have taken a bunch of damage. But here we will throw our SP2, and this, by the way, does not give the opponent any power. I did do a Dr. Doom guide if you want to check that out. I think I uploaded it like 2 weeks ago. Also, a huge thank you for like 300 subscribers, by the way. I will probably do a video on like just that, but it's a big milestone, and again thank you for that. Here we're going to slap him in the corner a bunch. Symbiote Supreme does not get the usual power gain. He is an Act 6.2.1 boss, so he has a lot of health and stuff. He has that Lifecycle node again. Dr. Doom is not the best counter to this fight. There are a lot of characters who can do this better, and like Human Torch, Captain America, Infinity War, Void really shuts him down, and also like Archangel probably. But here you like Dr. Doom, I included this video because in this one, except the life cycle thing, Doom doesn't have a lot going for him, and even like life cycle, he's a good counter to it, but it doesn't benefit him in any way. But he is really versatile, which is a great thing for a character. Like he has a lot of damage output if you want that. He has power control, plus he has a lot of like utility and stuff as well. So our incinerates are not doing any damage here, otherwise we would finish the fight a lot quicker, because those incinerates really do a lot of damage. Also, like if we had Diablo or Nihilist Energy, then in the starting we used a lot of heavy attacks, so they would all be like guaranteed crits after the first one, like when the opponent has stagger on them. So anyways, here it's not the best fight again, but we do have kind of the like we won't get hit by SP3, that's all we know, because we do have our SP1 most of the time, or SP3, they're both pretty safe. Here we're going to use our SP2 like without Fury, because that will knock him down. Then we have time while the shield is up, but shield is down, but we weren't able to get in that time. We used a heavy attack, and that gives him 2%, 1%, so that's an easy intercept, and he goes down. So again, not the best fight, 100 over 100 hits. So here is another fight, like he's not particularly, like there's nothing on this fight which benefits Doom a lot, and like you don't want to use heavy attacks or special attacks against Hitmonkey. His special attacks became unblockable, I think, and basically you do not want to knock him down. So if anything, it's not a good matchup for Doom, but you'll see that he does really well. After you go to SP3, then almost all fights are pretty much over. Like I have a lot of characters who do well with suicides, but I never remove suicides for them, and Doom made me do that. So like he is a really great character, and like one of the best characters we've had in a long time, and I really like him. I really enjoy playing with him, and this will kind of end the video. This is the last fight. We're going to build up to SP1, which will give us SP2. We're going to hit that, and that will kill him off. So that was a 36,000 hit monkey down. So thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Subscribe for more content and stay safe. Thank you.